I'm still pretty sure the Barbs can't get onto ocean tiles, so I'm just going to stick to these for a second. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go settle on that ley line, and then I'm going to preserve onto this tile. I think that's the best thing for me to do. Settling on the ley line gives me a really good theatre square location, or even a campus. It depends on what I want to do, really. So Mexico City has appeared, but if I take, Buenos Aires, I'm going to give that one an envoy and just discover all the stuff around there. But I'm getting era score now every time I make a city-state friend. Yay for friends. Oh, and yay for tea and spices. There we go. Look, I'm trading with the Kongo. The Kongo may actually leave me alone now because they know that money's coming in. Sometimes the AI will be like, if I attack this person, my gold per turn will fall dramatically, so let's not. It's not often, but, every now and then the AI can see sense to sort of diplomacy and economics, but yeah, it's a rare event when that happens. Actually, just looking at available routes, can I stretch a route down to this city down there? Oh no, hang on. Oh no, I didn't give Magnus the promotion, did I? Okay, where's my best trade routes? 18. Ooh, from my capital to Mali. Yes, I would like that, please. Perfect, the trader comes in. Oh yeah, of course, in Buenos Aires, my bonus resources behave like luxuries. So yeah, when you've got such a small empire, no wonder I'm ecstatic now. Everyone's happy. Love it. Government plaza done. Mathematics boosted. Trade route is now, I could send one to 12 gold for Akkad and give myself envoys. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Take the envoys while you can, but the next trader to come will not have that same issue. I'm just thinking, actually, do I buy another trader? Might as well just produce one, thinking about it. Although, no, I was going to go for Ancestral Hall, wasn't I? Yeah, let's save up the faith. And Pingala. In you pop to the capital now. Actually, yeah, looking at this, sorry, just having a look. This is where my capital is. There's really nowhere to settle to the right of me, but by settling here, I'm going to just get myself the settler. Oh, I need 6 gold. 6 gold. Anyone want open borders? Oh, a bunch of people want open borders, but it's just like a really fiddly amount. It's only 2 gold each. You know what? It's actually 3 people will sell it. This is such a waste. I appreciate this is such a waste, but I'm so desperate to show you what I was about to do in this moment. There you go. 560 gold for a settler. I'm going to settle on this tile over there, and that means that I now have access to this sea and 3 continent, 3 continent, 3 continent, 3 continent, 3 continent. That's where all the land is. We've forced our way round. Oh, if we pull this off, I'm going to be so happy with myself. I really will be. Oh, you're kidding me. I just picked up a tribal I picked up a tribal village that gave me 75 gold, just as I had to sell 3 rounds of open borders for 6 gold. Oh, the game waited. It was like, go on then. Go on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Bam. And I'm like, oh, fine. So cheeky. Such a cheeky game. It knew exactly what it was doing. Oh. There's the 18 gold route. Yum, 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 yum. Trade with Mali. If I can make Mali a friend. Yeah, no friend of Mali. Come on. Do it, be my friend. Joint war, it would be hilarious to take a joint war with them, but no, not today. We are not playing peaceful, Kupe, but I've had no real reason to attack right now. Like, my gold is better spent just sort of being Kupe and settling around and just sort of being everywhere at once. Also, there's a city founded on a ley line, and this is what I'm talking about. These ley lines, they're going to be good. So it's already giving me a science, a culture, a faith, I believe a gold, and I believe the production comes from metal, doesn't it? So science, culture, faith, gold. I believe that is science, culture from the theatre square, faith from a holy site, gold from the encampment. All ley lines are going to give me those yields. In fact, what I'm going to quickly do is just buy this one. Look, there's another yield there of a tile that's working really nicely, and we'll build the preserve there. The city might take a little bit of time to rev up, but rev up they shall in time. I realise I should have waited for 4 turns to get a 3 builder, but I was too excited. I had to show everybody immediately what I was doing. What can you do? So I've just unlocked currency, so these 2 ley lines are now giving me more gold than they were before. Amazing. Now, what do I want to unlock next? Feudalism would be cool. Quad history. It's basically science or tech. I think, what am I saying, science or tech? Science or culture? Let's go culture. I always like getting culture first, so we'll go connoisseur. That'll give me, I think another 10 culture when Pingala settles down next turn, so that'll be lovely. Currency's been boosted. I quite like industrial zones up and running pretty soon, but yes, that's where I will go. We'll go horseback riding for now. Oh, my harbor's done. Just as this galley reappears, come on, I've been chasing this damn thing down for ages and it will not stop following me around. Painful. Okay, right. So we're working some good tiles. We've now got a bit more housing in this city. That's good. Let's get this preserve. No, hang on. Which one was it? I needed to do this tile for the preserve, didn't I? Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. We've had Nazca. Good to remember. Nazca means that settling on deserts is now relatively useful as well. We could go hanging gardens. Ooh, that would give all of my cities more growth and it would give me 4 faith. Yeah, it's only 7 turns. You know what? I'm going to try it. I probably won't do it, but I'll just use the production on something else if that doesn't go through. So the culture's gone through. Brilliant. Researcher now means that I'm going to get a similar amount of science. There we go. The cities are now coming online very well. And finally, one more city. Bam. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking like a good city already. We're going to go and see if we can stick a mine down on that amber quickly. But if I just quickly buy this useless mountain tile and then flip this tile round, now I can build my preserve. Look at that. Lovely. All of my luxuries have come back up. I can sell these again. Oh, I hate getting the gold per turn over the regular gold, but I'm doing it just to try, just so that people can go, hey, Ursa tries different things, different tactics. Oh, Ursa, you always go crusade and feed the world. I know, because they're good. It's the meta. Can't blame me for playing the meta. That's what happens when I read comments too much. You settle too close. I'm going to lie to you, I think, because I'm going to settle everywhere on the map and I'd rather have a 30 favour because I can sell that next turn. I mean, what are you going to do? War me? Another amber tile and bam. You sell it to the market immediately. Don't even hesitate. Just get rid of it. Oh, 28 gold per turn for that. Nice. Oh, look at that. It's so tempting just to attack. Hang on. I mean, there's no way, right? There's no way I could make that work. Let me just have a quick look at this. It would be a civilized militia gives me +5 strength when fighting barbarians. It doesn't count as a barbarian, does it? Oh, you know what? I've got to have my moment of glory and just go for the RNG. Oh no, it was a very, very small chance that could have worked, but actually, you know what? The Netherlands saved me there, so it was worth the try. I was thinking 100 diplomatic favour for liberating a city. Imagine if that had worked. Oh, the tales they would have told. Also, could you please stop, just waiting with swordsmen outside my land? It's very disconcerting. Oh, Great Admiral. Yes, I want her. Brilliant. Recorded history. Maritime Ministry has done nothing for me, by the way. It's been the most useless card, and I regret getting it. I could get 6 extra gold per turn from Canavassaries. You get an extra 2 envoys per turn, which could be relatively useful, maybe. Or 100% production towards recon units, so that's always fun, isn't it? Get the extra 6 gold per turn. It's such a small benefit considering what I'm getting, but we're going to give it a try. It's 5 turns left until the end of the era. If I get Hanging Gardens, that will help, but I need 8 era score. 8 era score. And actually what I can get is looking pretty... Oh, my unique unit. I haven't built my unique unit. Build a watermill. I can build a watermill, he says, not knowing if he's actually on a river. I am on a river. I can get a watermill. Okay, that means I've just got to track down some iron, but that's construction boosted, and I think people are going to sell me iron if I ask pretty please. Go on, someone's got to have some iron they're going to sell. Someone. Yes, Marley. Yes, you'd sell anything that wasn't pinned down, wouldn't you? Now, I think it's only 10 iron. For 2 gold per turn. Yes, Marley. Oh, I love you. I think it's only 10 iron, isn't it? It's not any iron at all. Of course it's flipping not. Never mind. I've got 10 iron. Can I sell it for more than 2 gold per turn? Yes, I can. You see, now, this is a bit of an exploit. All right, this is a bit of an exploit. I try not to do this because the AI really, really values strategic resources. If it's my own, I'll sell it. But if it's not my own, then it feels a little bit like that. So you know what, right, 2 gold exactly. I've sold it for the same. I didn't gain from that, okay? Not playing like that. Being good. Being well behaved. Even though it's really boring. Okay. Who do I promote now? I could get grants for some more Admiral points, I guess, but it just feels really boring. What could I do? Actually, Raina would get me more gold, let me use gold to buy districts. She should be really good. I think she's the long-term investment, so we'll pick her up for now. And don't forget, every time you see your luxury, just go for it, because especially if it's a fishing boat, you can just sell it immediately. And oh, look at that, 17 gold per turn. That was well worth it. Hanging gardens increases growth by 15% in all cities, must be built next to a river, because if there's no river, it can't be your garden, it would just be some hanging rock that looks quite pretty. Da 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 da. Yay! Anyone else think this wonder looks a little bit Minecrafty? It's crazy, isn't it? That, like, they would base the hanging gardens on Minecraft. It's just such a weird thing. That extra growth in all cities is going to be so helpful. And look, the whales can be sold yet again. Wonderful stuff. Just keep selling those whales. Keep settling the cities as well. Oh, delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And I think I can go bam like that. And guess what, everyone? It's more whales to sell. No one's going to want whales in a bit. Like, the world's markets are going to be flooded with blubber and oil and all things whaley, and they're just going to be like, please, Ursa, can we... have you got nothing else to sell? And I'll be like, what's wrong with my whales? Like, chill. Passable features. Does a passable feature include volcanic soil? I don't remember. I actually don't remember at all. I'm going to just say it does, so I'm going to put the theatre square over there. It's 5 turns. Lets me build my unique district, and that will put an extra faith and culture on all of my passable features, which is quite a few of them, so yeah, that'll help. That'll help a lot. Oh, and I could hear you in the comments. I could hear you. Look, yes, I brought an archer over to deal with the slinger. The barb had glitched. Sometimes the barbs on barbarian clans mode, if you kill the encampment, they will just sort of fortify and not do anything for the rest of the game. That's why I wasn't worried about it. That's why I wasn't doing anything. You could actually see with this boat, when the boat was along the shoreline, this slinger was not waking up and attacking, so there was no need. But I did bring it over because I was like, okay, we're gonna finish the preserves over here in like 8 turns, so I should probably get rid of that slinger before that point so that they don't just, you know, kill me. The world actually may start denouncing me quite badly, because I've just realized that that was probably quite a few grievances against me. 75. Oh, 75's not bad. That'll go within 8 turns. Actually, by the time I have another settler, which is this one, ready to rock, people will have forgotten about my first transgression, so that's fine. Also, Magnus is going to get moved over to this city now, so that I can spawn my settlers just a little bit closer to the promised land. I'm going to put my new governor on that one. And yep, there is my tour. So I'm going to just buy one of those if I can. 480 gold. Oh, I really hope I've got enough here. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually sell for actual gold. He says, realizing that have I not got enough? Oh no. So here's my problem, right? I need 9 gold to buy my unique unit, and I can't sell open borders. I've already sold it to everyone. And like, short of doing a strategic resource trick, there's no way I can generate more gold. I've totally miscalculated. I thought I had enough gold. In my head, I'd done the maths, and no, I was just short. So what I need to do is I need to sell something that I've already sold someone, if that makes sense. That's exactly what I need to do. I need to find somebody, like, for instance, Poland or Scythia. I've sold them a whale. In fact, who haven't I sold a whale to? I've sold a whale to everyone. Absolutely everyone. Oh, or the Dutch. Oh, the Dutch are so close to me, though. Okay. We're gonna have to play this really carefully. Maybe I can, maybe there is a war here against the Dutch. They've only got 140 military strength, and all of these cities on the coast don't have walls. I mean, they probably will have walls really quickly. If I just spammed boats out. No, I think they feel close. They feel really, really close. Scythia, on the other hand, feel very far away. Okay, so yeah, you know what? We're gonna risk it. I'm going to declare war on them. Generating grievances, but breaking my trade deal. So annoyingly, Annoyingly. Okay, so what's happened now is I can't sell my whale because, you know, it doesn't come back until next turn. Oh, Poland to save the day though. Poland will actually give me 10 gold to join in on the war with Tamiris. So, you know what? And actually, just so that people don't think I'm abusing this too much, I'm just going to actually trade the gold. I mean, hang on a second. Why didn't I not just trade a gold for gold? Oh, Ursa, you absolute moron. Oh, what are you doing? I could have just given a gold per turn for... Sometimes, you know, what's the condition called where you look for an answer and you think it's got to be really, really complicated? So you look everywhere for the answer, and actually the answer was really simple the whole time, and you just overcomplicate things, and it was just totally pointless. Totally pointless. There's my tower. 4 era score, golden age. Honestly, I cannot remember, genuine audience, the last time I was that stupid. Like, what was I doing? Why did I not just trade a gold? I've just made enemy with somebody with 800 military strength. They're the toughest in the game. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Get peace in 10 turns. The world will forget my idiocy. Sometimes I amaze myself. I know. I cannot believe myself. What a mare. What a mare I had. Why did I not just give a gold? A gold for gold. 1 gold per turn for 10 gold would have been absolutely fine. I could have just done that immediately. But no. Oh, anyway, medieval era. Remember what I said? Industrial era, we're going to war with whoever's generated the most CO2. They must be exterminated. But actually, I might just do that every era. Every era I'm playing the game, I might just have to do that. Normals and darks apart from Macedon, that's fine. Actually, what is my harbour bonus like at the moment? It's 4, 7... 12. So I could get 12 science per turn from going from 3 inquiry, as well as getting some more science to do that. That would be okay. Monumentality I'm only really using to buy things like traders and settlers, which admittedly is very useful. I mean, I'm actually settling a bit more because of that card, and it's likely to get more useful soon. So yeah, the science it's not really worth it for me. Who did I convince to go to war? It was Poland. Poland, are you anywhere near liking me? No, they're nowhere near liking me. Anyone near actually being close to me? You know what, actually, Khmer is likely to be somewhere I would settle in the future, but they're not actually going to give me that alliance for free. Is there any alliance you want? There we go. Man, it would have been good to have this a couple turns ago, wouldn't it? That'll give me quite a bit for that alliance. Perfect. Canada will give me 10 gold per turn for an alliance. Hell yeah, that sounds great. And Zulu normally want a military alliance. They'll give me 2 gold for that. Yeah, it was the best deal I can get from them. Perfect. 3 alliances on the board now. Oh, what a moron. I can't get over that. I've actually dazzled myself. What was I doing? Voting time, and if I could generate less grievances, that would be great. And if, I don't know, Amber goes through, that would be good as well. But I've only got 5 diplomatic favour, so the chances of me pushing anything through, very small. Oh, I generate more grievances apparently. Ha, it's a little bit annoying. Well, we're going to have to go and settle somewhere that's not right next to Kublai, China. What am I talking about? It's over there. I get a feeling that they knew exactly what they were doing there. Apprenticeship, let's unlock that, and then all of my ley lines at the very minimum are going to start giving me much more production, which is especially good for my cities down here. There's so many ley lines. Now, don't forget, I'm not removing any feature, any resource, any wood, any rainforest, none of that I'm getting rid of. This is kind of my own personal challenge this game. So a bunch of these tiles are not going to be very good, but as I say, we're not expecting this game to be perfect. I just want it to be fun. What I will quickly do, however, is put down a grove. I think it's only 600 gold, and I'm getting so much gold at the moment, it's worth it. Now, there's no breathtaking tiles around this one, so it's just a little bit of extra food and faith. But it means this city will now grow, hopefully just a little bit quicker. Do you ever notice how sometimes the AI just doesn't do things you'd expect it to do? Like, this is a tribal village. They were on this tile, and they just moved to this tile. Like, get the tribal village. It had 100 faith in it. Why would you not? Really odd. I was just having a look through all of the AI, and of all the people to start next to, by far the worst was the Kongo. They have the most cities out of everybody. They're on 9. Everyone else has got 5. I think Cameron got 6, 7, 6, 6. 8 for Zulu, 7, 5, 5. So my 7's looking pretty good. I think I've got like the second or the third most population in the world, so I've actually spread out pretty well. It's just the Kongo is leaps and bounds above everyone. Sort of looking at it going, oh, of all the people to start next to, honestly. There's a galley down there, actually. I need to be careful of that. I'll hire a caravel unit. Yeah, actually, that's pretty handy. Let's go do that, and then I can clear these barbs pretty quick. Let's do that. Now, this is likely to risk even more grievances with Kublai, but I really, really want this space just because of the amount of ley lines here. I want to be able to put a preserve there and just go bomb, bomb, bomb. Or actually, to be fair, that would be a really good tile for a district, wouldn't it? That would be a +8 campus. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to go and settle. If I settle on the ley line, that'll be pretty good. But I can put, yeah, actually, look, we're just looking at the appeal of the tiles. I don't really mind around the overall appeal. I'm putting the preserves down because I know that come conservation, I'll be able to pretty much fix any tile that I come across. So that's fine. Granary, Maere, fantastic. My unique building, and I've just improved the adjacency yields of these sort of areas a little bit as well, which is great. Another tribal hut. I am working in that one. Nice. And another one over there. Goodness me, still finding them all. Watch these ley line tiles. As soon as I unlock apprenticeship, industrial zones unlock, and these should spawn an extra production on them. I need one more governor as well. There we go, look at that. Do you see it? Still, it's a little tiny change, but the ley lines are getting better. I'm waiting for another governor. It's really important because I can actually get my second harmonist slot now, which is the one that gives preserves and their buildings 10% food growth as well as 2 housing, and tiles adjacent to preserves get the same bonuses that ley lines do. Like, it's gonna be like bomb, 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 bomb. It's just really cool. So yeah, I'm beelining anything that gives me any governor title. Medieval fairs will do nicely. So now that I've got apprenticeship, I think, you know, we're going to just pick up some easy techs. Ironworking, engineering. Let's see where we go from there. I don't want to fall too far behind. Well, apparently serfdom is now a thing as well, so we can get 5 charge builders. Obviously, as Kupe, we're not doing a huge amount with the land around us because unimproved woods gives us so much, but it's worth any gold generation that we can get, anything that sort of works out nicely. Yeah, I think the government we've got at the moment is good. Oh, 2 preserves will actually be ready to be improved in a second or 2, so that's pretty cool as well. Now, there's places I can go and settle on the bottom of this continent. That's really good. I'm still sending settlers out in this direction. Do I want to? Yes, I actually do want to pop onto the ley line there, and I'll need a governor, but I mean, this is going to be the thing. I'm going to generate more grievances, even more grievances. Promise broken again. Yeah, okay. Well, that's 100, but again, they'll forget it really quickly. And I will just quickly nab that ley line. There you go. Nothing stopping me now. More settlers. We're going to continue going in this direction generally. Loads of space. This whole continent can be taken. There's more continents there. There's another one there and there. This is the side of the map I want to be. There's not a lot for me to go and settle in this area without really tripping over people from a loyalty point of view. So yeah, we'll kind of hold off that for a second. And as I mentioned before, it would be good if we could put preserve down on that tile. But for now, while we wait, pick up a monument. 20 diplomatic favour and a tribal hut as well. Goodness me, it's brilliant. That's 16 gold per turn I can sell that for. Huge gold. Okay, we're taking a few denouncements now. It's the grievances I sent towards Tamiris, the grievances I sent towards Kublai. Yeah, I mean, we're playing as Kupe. We're going to get under people's feet at some point, but it would have been great if we could probably have smoothed over without that little surprise war. Oh, do you remember that? What a day we had. I still can't believe I did that. Oh, my poor scouts. You know when they just randomly running around the map and suddenly it's like, yep, the Barbs are going to see you now. It's like, no, I don't want that imminent death. Which preserve is the best one to put the grove on to start with? This one, I think. This is the one in the city above, so it is. We're just going to quickly go grove. Bam, look at these tiles. Yeah, lovely stuff. Why are you not working this one? That feels like a tile to work. Engineering. Okay, that means we've got to find something else to do now. Cartography, I don't really need to rush this, but thinking if I want to be able to sell things, maybe knowing what niter is would be a good thing. Otherwise, going for the usual industrialization rush. I can't go too bad as well. We'll go military tactics for now. See what I can find. They've actually got a few cities lurking around now that have some absolutely ridiculous campuses. That's a +5. And as I discussed before, we had a lovely +8 over there, which is just ridiculous. Oh, Kublai is actually bringing a settler to the island I was looking at. That's not nice. Okay, we need more speed at sea. I think Cartography. No, that's the one that gives ocean tiles, which is a square rigging, movement from barked units. I think I want to focus up there. I need to move my troops around faster at sea. I know I get +2 movement as it is. I don't want Kublai just randomly settling these islands and doing really well with them. These are mine. Kupe gets the islands. We get all the islands. It's just how it works. Luckily, I got my settler out, but yep, there's a caravel now that's blocking this sort of port. I had a feeling this might happen. So, what's the easiest way of doing this? I want it to attack me. It's getting a support bonus. I don't like that. I'm going to have to block that in, get it to attack me, and then I'll make a port tile on the other side. I don't want this caravel escaping and just breaking everything in there. It would be a bit of a pain if that's what happened. New population. Oh, my closest city is my capital, I think, right? Yep, 12 population. Huzzah! Look at that. That's wonderful. I'm building up infrastructure for a second. I think that's the best thing for me to do. This city actually can now get the growth in as well. So, bam. Oh, yeah, look at that tile. That's a tile. Oh yeah, sometimes you do things in the game and you're like, that was a good idea. Turn 100 as well, and we're on 45 science, 60 culture. It's been a slow start, but I think this is going to be one of those games that accelerates really nicely. There we go, look, peace for Scythia. Hopefully we'll lose grievances with them now. People will decide they love me again. That'll be great. Yeah, it worked. They attacked me. They attacked me. If they attack me again, I should have just about enough experience to go and level up, I hope. But we'll see. Again, one more grove to buy. Look at these tiles now. That's 6 food, 1 science, 4 culture, 4 faith. In fact, actually, we should be able to start getting settlers with my faith now, which I've been holding off on for a little bit. But yeah, we're very close to that now. And, okay, right, this is the thing. This is the thing. So, have a look at my preserve, okay? So I've got a little bit of extra yield from these breathtaking tiles and then even smaller from the charming tile. So far, so good. Estival. 2 housing, 10% growth for every preserve district and the buildings within. So that's a maximum of 6 housing and 30% growth if I have a fully sanctuaried preserve district, okay? Tiles adjacent to preserves gain +1 of the main yields of specialty districts absent from their city. So my capital is going to go and pop all of those down. You ready? You ready? You better watch those yields. Better watch those yields. And there's the upgrade. Bam. Look at those. Da 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 da. Oh, those are so much better. Now, note how the preserve does it to the lake and ocean tiles as well. You don't get the breathtaking appeal, but you do get that little bit of a bonus. That's awesome, and we love it. And doesn't matter if it's charming, doesn't matter if it's the sea. If we have a look down here, look at these tiles as well. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. And I think we've got some more down there as well. Okay, our nation's going to be doing a lot better now. Let me just rejig all of the yields. 1 turn after turn 100. We're now on 64 science, 76 culture per turn. That is going to pull us back into the game. And we can look forward to, in the industrial zone, autumnal. This lets me build havens. Havens are awesome. Ley lines gain an additional +1 yields of absent districts, so the ley lines get even better. But havens, we played around with these before last time we did it, and these are fantastic. You can build them anywhere, on any resource, and all adjacent tiles earn +1 yield of each type granted by the resource or feature on that tile, up to a maximum of 2. So if the resource, like for instance iron, I think gives 1 production, 1 science, it would spread that to all the surrounding tiles. Tile also owns food equal to half the tile's appeal. It's really, really good. But that is not until we hit the industrial era, and that's a long, long way from here. So you're looking at my capital now. There should be 35% growth. So that's 15 from Hanging Gardens and then 20 from the Preserve District. So that's awesome. And I don't remember, did I get Magnus and Surplus Logistics? I did not. Something to have a look at on that one, because these cities are going to grow really... Oh yeah, this preserve is almost finished. Oh, it's so exciting. I am so excited to see all of these districts just go bam. Oh, Kublai's getting scared by the abundance of barbarians on the island. That's good. Every time they see the horsemen running around, they move their settler. That's awesome. I don't want the barbarians to kill my scouts, ideally, but they are going to. Yeah, unfortunate. The scouts have been really, really good. We've explored most of the map by now, but we just need to keep doing this. Oh, the Maere, this makes them even better. This is where Kupe begins to shine. So my theatre square is now putting a faith and a culture on all of my woods, marshes, rainforests, reefs, anything. Oh yeah, actually it puts them on volcanic soil as well. I didn't know that, but now I do. There you go. One more preserve has been finished down in this city, I think. Yeah, that tile is done. That's good. Let's just quickly... Should I build the grove in this city? It's only going to take 11 turns. Yeah, let's do that. I can't be getting everything for free. A Great Admiral without a picture. Yeah, just a generic one. Doesn't really give me that good an ability, so I'm actually going to pass and... Oh, naval sight range for all naval units. Actually, that's pretty handy. We'll go for them. It means all of my units just can see a little bit further now, including my scouts who are still going around the map doing the good work for me, which is just great to see. Okay, right, this is the bit that I was kind of worried about. The caravels are probably going to kill my caravel unless I just sail off and try and get a defense somewhere else, which is what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, just run away for a second and I guess hide? Yeah, we'll have to hide. This city's going to be a problem. We need to protect it somehow. I'm actually going to make myself a little cheeky canal city down here. And I've got a couple of, or 3 preserves that I've sort of settled. I've got one with faith, one with gold, with 2 settlers. They're going to make their way down. We're continuing to spread. I got to 40 population. I was the second to do it, just behind Kongo. My growth is still looking good. This is the thing. I'm sort of balancing my gold at the moment between buying things like groves and sort of infrastructure that I'm using to get more yields, and then actually buying the raw settlers as well. I've got 400 gold per turn. Most of it admittedly is from trade deals, but these are all trade deals on things like luxuries, stuff that I'm getting, or like diplomatic favor. I'm still picking that up. So that's pretty good actually. This I'm feeling is absolutely going to be a monarchy run. I didn't see the letter. Normally when you see the letter you're like, okay, yeah, instantaneous monarchy run, because I absolutely want to be buying in Renaissance wars and getting more diplomatic favor that way. Not going to be the case today, but still pretty useful. Also thinking my capital really does want a bit more production, and I want to be able to put some cool stuff. So if I go aqueduct and then I go industrial zone like that, that'll give me a +3. I could even Venetian arsenal like so, which would give me a good production base to then generate a bunch of boats. Let's do that. Let's do that. Aqueduct and then industrial zone. Remember, Kupe is all about being natural, but as long as I don't generate CO2, I can have industrial zones. I'm not going to go absolutely absent of them. I'm also now going to just quickly settle on this tile. I don't want to settle on the woods because I would remove the woods and that would contribute to deforestation, and we don't like that at all. However, I will just improve this amber quickly. Bam! Nice culture bomb. And with that culture bomb, I'm going to put a preserve down on this beautiful tile over there, because it'll go boom, 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 and make all of those sea tiles even better, which is just brilliant. And with all of this, new city-states are appearing all the time, so this is something we need to keep an eye on as well. Geneva in this case. Whenever you have Barb clans on, always keep Diplomatic League on, because the amount of barbarians that appear in city-states and you're like, ah, perfect, that's wonderful, I've got more envoys now, it's all looking good. In fact, actually, we need to go monarchy as quickly as possible to generate more of these envoys. That would be really cool. So I'm kind of doing everything I want to right now. It's all looking good for me. My scout is almost dead, but is still exploring the land really well. I've got this city doing lovely things. Let's just get the granary and the monument going. This settler, can you just... Oh, I can't settle this turn. I should be able to next turn. In fact, actually, this one will do the same thing. Oh, I'm looking forward to just, increasing my settler count. I've got 9 cities. 9. I think I'm joint in the lead at the moment, but that will of course go up. I'm just going to improve this tile as well. Oh look, it's more luxuries that I can sell. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Can I sell the luxuries? Are you going to let me? Yeah, pretty good deals. I have a choice of so many city-states, but I could take over right now. I think we're going to go for Geneva. 15% extra science per turn. Look at that, 89 science. We're doing really good. The thing I love about this style of play is that you just you get a little bit of every yield. There's nothing that really falls off the cliff. I quite like that. It's a very balanced way to play. Yeah, you sort of feel like you've got a bit of everything sort of appearing, which is just delightful. Quickly just getting more fishing boats. I love the fact that you can just spring a city into existence and pretty quickly it starts to do things. These preserves might take a little while to build, but don't worry, it's all fine. I can use trade routes, I can use builders to rush stuff. We're pretty happy with how things are going. Oh, now that I've hit 10 cities, by the way, now I'm going to start to keep hold of luxuries until I have duplicates. I think I've reached that point of the game now. It's always a bit of a 50-50 as to when that point appears, but now that I'm sort of padding cities out, yields are really important, and getting good yields from cities through amenities, making sure I'm not losing 10%. Like minus 10% in this city would be like -4 science, -4 for culture. Like, it's a big deal, huge deal, so we don't want to do that. Also now starting to put Maere up pretty much everywhere that I can, and I mean, look, it's giving me a lot of extra culture and faith. The cities will pad out and they will fill really quickly. Like, every city with a completed preserve has got 35% extra growth, and the preserves are giving really good food anyway. So yeah, with granaries, with things like that, we should be seeing some really good natural city growth. We'll just kind of keep an eye on that. Oh, I love Kupe. I really do. So much fun. 17 gold root with Mali. You've got to start liking me, Mali. I want you to be my ally, because I've got some really, really good trade routes with you. One more city. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And we'll just again put the preserve district down immediately. 69 turns. Haha, nice. Oh, I was explaining about the luxuries. What I was kind of looking at actually was that I've got 67 gold in my capital, so a minus 10% penalty would be minus 6 gold per turn, and that would hit 3 other cities. So let's just assume that minus 6 is about minus 12 gold per turn. That's roughly what I'm getting from trade deals now. So it's kind of hit that point where, yeah, it's no longer worth trading away luxuries. As I say, beginning of game always makes sense to trade them away, in my humble opinion. It's not, I mean, obviously certain games play differently, but seems to be a pretty good thing for me. So I'm just waiting for Magnus to establish in this city, and then I can go boom, 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 and settle up there. Oh, Geneva's got some good space and good ley lines down here as well. Loads of fun places to settle. Cartography. Now we're saving up a little bit of gold here because, yeah, I've got barbarians just wrecking me in random seas, and I don't want this to continue happening. So here's a caravel. Perfect. This one is almost healed. I can bring that one back, but I need to just clear this bay again. I need to be safe. I need to feel safe in my own lands, you know? Divine right. Monarchy time. Huzzah! Okay, serfdom. Canavassaries. We don't need urban planning anymore. That is kind of a bit terrible. Republican legacy, though, we do absolutely want to keep. This 8 gold, I mean, that's rubbish as well. Charismatic leader will do. Instead, I want to build up as many city-state allies as I can. Speaking of, I need the diplomatic quarter quickly. My capital needs to continue growing until it has that down. Where is Limes? Limes is good. Then maritime industries, maybe, or no, we'll go craftsman for my capital. Just to, I mean, my capital has got an industrial zone. It does okay at it. Yeah, look at that. It's just finished, actually. Perfect timing. And my capital's still growing really nicely, so we're gonna go workshop. I mean, please, Kongo's still hanging catapults out in my land. It's so frustrating. Just please stop. I don't want you there. Why won't you go away? We'll do the workshop, and then, oh, what am I going to go for? Grandmaster's Chapel? Be able to buy things with faith? That might be useful a little bit later. Foreign Ministry? That would give me extra city-state troops and diplomatic favor. Intelligence Agency is always good fun. Oh, I am, all of these would be really good for me. I'm going to go Intelligence Agency because I need to use spies more. They're good fun. I know they're fun. I just, you know, never get around to using them properly. Oh, awesome. Here's some groves. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, look at these tiles. Nice. Oh, these cities will grow very quickly. So now that I've got all of this, mercantilism is where I want to go because this will give me an extra production for all of my beautiful wooded tiles. And I have quite a few of them around my nation. So yeah, a lot of just latent, amazing residual production. We'll take it. This is just a blank tile for me to put something on. Don't need any more housing, so I'll go for a mine for now. I'm going to improve that cotton as well. This city-state, by the way, is Mohenjo-Daro. That is a good one to have near me. Now, I could have bought a couple of tiles if I'd realised that it would have spawned 3 more in than normal, but again, I can culture bomb these away later. It's not a problem. I often see in the comments, lots and lots of people will always go, oh, Ursa, you didn't buy this tile or this tile, and then a city-state grabbed it. Oh, what are you doing? And it's like, well, think about it. That would have been at least 100 gold, and I probably wouldn't have been able to work it for at least 7 population or so. Like, that would be a 10 population city. Like, it's easy to pick it up later. You just culture bomb it. Like it goes through. Either I could put an industrial zone down there or a harbour here or something with the World Congress vote. It's very possible to do. I'm not worried. It'll all come good. It always does. Look at this. Another grove finished, and bam, we have a bunch more tiles that are looking lovely. I just baited using a builder this caravel into moving 1 tile to the left just whilst I heal. Worked like a treat. Yeah, this area is becoming more and more defendable. I'm loving it. It's looking good. Let's just get walls up quickly just to stop the Barbs from being a problem in the future. Actually, I'm going to put maritime industries back in briefly. I've got a couple of cities that have very little to do, so making quadriremes, that's a good thing. Means I can upgrade them later if I want. Quite like that as an idea. Harbour time as well. Oh, that's a +7. Unbelievably, I would remove one of these amazing tiles, but sometimes when life gives you a +7 harbour, you have to just go for it. I wasn't removing anything, it just sort of was stopping this preserve from hitting all of the tiles, but I mean, yeah, sometimes life gives you options and you have to go, yep, that's exactly what I want to do. Mercantilism, here we come. Oh, and Gazagamu has made an appearance. Nice. Oh, I like that a lot. That's really fun. Put down the diplomatic quarter as well. I often wait until probably a little bit late into the game to put those down, but it doesn't really give you much of a benefit until later game anyway. So I'm never too gutted to miss out until the point I make it. One more city. Is that for sprawling? It is. I thought we'd get sprawling eventually, but you're never entirely sure. Square rigging. Good. Movement for embarked units. Oh, all of the movement I can get is just brilliant. How are we doing on tech, by the way? 29 to 23, but I'm missing quite a few early techs. Macedon, though, 142 science, and they'll be printing units as well to get themselves more using the Macedonian ability, so yeah, they're not hanging around. They're doing good. Oh, Nanadol. Districts on or next to coastal lake towers provide 2 culture. This is one of the ones I've been looking for. No Auckland, no Valletta, no Chinguetti, so there's lots of stuff that we're missing, but Nanadol, oh, that would be good. Now, that's a Eureka for Enlightenment. Is that 3 great people? What are we on at the moment? How many have we had? 2. So we'll get that. Or just by getting one more great person. Am I likely to get a great person? Not for a little while. Okay, to think about. We might be able to get ourselves one if we're lucky. Oh, you know when you forget to trade for a little while and suddenly it's like, yep, here's all the things. There is humanism, so mercantilism. Perfect. That's the extra production we're looking for. I cannot wait for that. It's really, really good. I'm starting to absolutely print settlers down in this sort of area. So I've got 2 settlers on the way. There's one to this sort of weird desert island I'm going to settle on, kind of because I can. I've got another one heading up in this direction. Actually, I want this settler to go there. Maybe I want... See, this is the thing. I was trying not to replace anything, but I'm thinking if I settle on top of resources that don't disappear, that's probably fine, right? Like, if I settle on top of the cattle will still exist underneath the city. So that's okay. It's not a brilliant place to settle, though, to be fair. Education. More worryingly, though, suddenly medieval era is running out in 10 turns, and I'm still in a dark age. Okay, 105. I need 20 era score in 10 turns. Okay. I mean, how hard could it be? I'm actually going to dump a trade route into the Netherlands. Now, I wouldn't normally bother with this, but I'm tempted to make friends with them. I mean, they are kind of there, and they are kind of very easily conquerable. Yeah, no, I'm gonna avoid doing that. I feel like I need an easy target in this game. I've already saved up 3 quadriremes. Do I even know where the niter is? I don't, do I? Let's get back quickly. Niter would be a really, really important thing if I'm gonna go to war. We'll hold off on that one. But yeah, no, I'm really tempted still just to go bomb and take all these cities and then just sort of chill. But I mean, I guess the problem is that they're built all over resources. So I couldn't really even keep them. If I'm staying by my own rules, I just have to, raise them to the floor. But I'm not going to do that. I still think that would be fun. Oh yeah, there was one thing I was going to build, and that was my unique defensive improvement. I keep forgetting about that, but that is 4 era score, and I would be just leaving that unimproved. So we'll do that quickly. Did I have an alliance? I've never had an alliance with Poland. Crazy. World Congress, I would like if nobody got any writer points, because then the world can see what it feels like to be me, and I'm going to go B on T again, just because that's what went through last time, so the chances are people might vote for it. I'm going to get a diplomatic quarter in a second. Now that'll boost my ability to get envoys, but it also gives me no spices and no engineers. Goodness me, the game is rubbish. Never mind. We can get another city-state suzerain at this point, which would be awesome. Oh, trigger a Eureka for inspiration. This would be good. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Great Engineer, because then that gives me the 3 era score from getting that, which is wonderful. That gives me the Enlightenment boost, which means I can then go Nanadol, which gives me this city-state and up to 200 culture per turn. On turn 122, that's pretty good. That was a good bump of era score, so we'll just keep on improving this. The Maere is a really good building, but the consulate is a better building. That's 2 more influence points per turn. Yeah, that's a good start. That is a good start. How many turns left have we got? 9 turns to get I think, 16 era score. And I know that I'm going to get hopefully 4 of them minimum. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Crites, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan. Thanks everyone!